Welcome, fourth graders, to our final lesson in multiplying fractions. You have dominated and done so well. We are now going to be working on some word problems. So our standard, just to remind you, is I can multiply fractions by a whole number. These questions will be somewhat of more like level 3, level 4 questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you the question. I'm going to stop the video and allow you to figure out the answer, and then we'll work through it together. So give it your best shot. Think about what do you want to say, and we'll figure it out from there. Okay, so our first question is, so far, Monica has read 5/6 of a book. She has read the same number of pages each day for 5 days. What fraction of the book does Monica read each day? So try it on your own. Okay, thanks for giving it a try. So we know that she has read 5/6 of a book total, right? So she's read 5/6 of a book total, and she has read for 5 days. So what could I multiply 5 by to get 5/6, fraction-wise? Well, 5 times 1/6 is 5/6. So she has read 1/6 of a book each day. Okay? The other way we could look at this is that 5/6 is equal to 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6. And we have 5 of them, which means she read that each day. So this would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so sometimes we're looking at unit fractions. If you go back to the very beginning where we were just multiplying by unit fractions, what we don't want to do is just assume that we're going to multiply 5 times 5/6. We have to actually read the question and see what it's looking for. So remember, it says this is the total number, not how much she reads each day. That would change it if she was reading that each day and then she read the same number for 5 days. That would change the question. But right now, this is the correct answer. Moving on to our next question. Nicholas buys 3/8 a pound of cheese. He puts the same amount of cheese on 3 sandwiches. How much cheese does Nicholas put on each sandwich? Go ahead and pause and welcome back. Okay, so Nicholas has 3/8 pounds of cheese, right? And I can solve this many ways, right? But I know that he puts them on 3 sandwiches. So I need to know what I'm going to multiply 3/8 by, or 3 by, to get 3/8, which would be 1/8. The other way I could do this is I could say, okay, well, I have 3 sandwiches, 1, 2, 3, and I have 3/8. So that means I have to do 1/8, 1/8, and 1/8 to get enough, right? So 1/8 is our answer. He puts 1/8 pound of cheese on his sandwich. Okay. Again, I know that these problems are slightly difficult, and word problems can be. Remember, they're where we get our level 4 questions. Just stick with it and give it your best shot. Okay. This one says, Will uses 3/4 cup of olive oil to make 3 batches of salad. How much oil does Will use for 1 batch of salad dressing? Try this on your own. Welcome back. So we have 3/4, right? And he makes 3 batches. So what can we multiply by 3 to get 3/4? Well, that would be 1/4, right? So again, he has oil, and we go 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4. So our answer is 1/4 cup of oil, right? Yep, 1/4 cup of oil. Okay, moving on. So Lena walks home from school each morning and back each afternoon. Altogether she works 2/3 mile each day. How far does Selena live from school? So she walks a certain distance one way, and she walks a certain distance another way, right? So she's going to walk to school, and then she's going to walk home. And it's the same distance, right? Your house doesn't move, or your school doesn't move in the middle of the day. So in total, she walks 2/3 of a mile. So she walks 1 and then 2. So if I have 2/3, I actually have 1/3 plus 1/3, which would mean that she lives 1/3 mile away. I hope this is starting to kind of click and make a little sense. Just make sure that you're reading the questions. Okay, next one. Jessica is making 2 loaves of banana bread. She needs 3/4 cup of sugar for each loaf. Her measuring cup only holds 1/4 cup of sugar. How many times will Jessica need to fill the measuring cup in order to get enough sugar for both loaves? Whew, that's a lot of information. Try it on your own and then come back. Okay, welcome back. So she wants 2 loaves of banana bread, right? And she needs 3/4 cup each. So I'm going to just like draw myself a little picture. So this is my banana loaf. And then she needs 3/4 here and 3/4 here, right? Altogether, she needs 6/4, right? Because she needs, it's for each loaf, so she has 2 loaves, so she's going to need 6/4. How many times is she going to have to use a 1/4 measuring cup? 6 times, you're right, 6 times. Or she will need to use the measuring cup 6 times. Brilliant. I think we have one more. Yes, we have one more. Okay, here we go. A group of 4 students is performing an experiment with salt. Each student must add 3/8 teaspoon of salt to a solution. The group has only a 1/8 measuring spoon or teaspoon measuring spoon. How many times will the group need to fill the measuring spoon in order to perform the experiment? Okay, try this on your own. Tip, draw yourself a picture so that you can keep everything straight. Welcome back. So if I draw myself a picture for this problem, I know that there's 4 students. So I always just use rectangles or tape diagrams to represent my 4 students. And then each student has to use 3/8. So if I were to go 4 times 3/8, I would get 4 times 3 is 12, right? So I get 12/8. And because I know I'm using a 1/8, I'm using a unit fraction, then I know that I have to use that unit fraction 12 times because 12 times 1/8 equals 8. So they will need to use the measuring spoon 12 times. Just a reminder that when we do these videos, I am not expecting perfection from you the first time through. I want you to really try and solve the problems and then watch to see how I've solved the problem. And if you're still confused, reach out to me and we will talk it through. So good luck today. I hope that you can do the best possible job and that you can really start to understand that these word problems we're using are really working with unit fractions, if you haven't noticed. So knowing that unit fractions is a 1 and 1/8, and multiplying unit fractions is quite simple, and it was the first thing that we learned. So we've practiced different types of multiplying, but the majority of our word problems are going to come from multiple or unit fractions. So good luck, and I will see you later today. Bye.